Oh, miles behind you, mate. I've got the same amount of fish as you, but yours are slightly bigger. Just a tad bigger. Let's see. What you got, Ben, weight-wise? I've got 4 carp, 4. 15 pound. You are? Oh, miles behind you. You know what I mean? What? That's all I've had. Miles behind you, sugar pot. son. Come on, come on, come on, come on, calm down. still. Come on. Sean. Is there another net down there, Ben? Can you get it, my mum? Cheers, mate. Alright, sugar. Cheers, Ben. I just don't know. I hate this because you don't know what you've got, do you? And I'm so paranoid about going over. I could fucking be well under. Oosh!
Oh, you can get tight in there.
Yeah, and I'll show you at depth. That's what I'll show you the depth before. 2.5 foot against the bank.
See, I've got that depth 1.5 meters from the bank.
I've got that depth right against that edge. Wait, and it's just where it goes out a bit, where you see where the little sticks are sticking out. There. Tell you what. I know. Just take it.
Getting close, Nick.
Oh, they've had 4, 5 and 1 9. Go over.
Over.
3 pounds. Yeah.
We had Carl.
Bagged up.
Yeah.
Is that a full one, Nick?
This isn't. No, this is all right. This one.
Sure, is it 150?
Yeah.
It's not over that, is it? That's over.
Carl's gone over as well, mate.
Has he?
By £10.
How many?
33.80.
Oh.
£73. £78. I stopped enjoying it, I do.
It's done me, hasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, you've had
So what's cost me that out in Wayne?
yeah.
How much is it?
Well,
Should have had £200. 110, £28 you've lost off that, so 205.
Oh my god. I've lost what off that? 19 pounds.
That's the first one he was over.
No.
Oh, wasn't it?
£3 over.
an 18,
21. 21, that's 19. No, you wouldn't then. Yeah, so you want to beat him. If he'd been in as well.
Right, yeah,
So you would have had 200, you would have had 190. You've just been short, mate, anyway.
You can leave the nets like they are, that'd be great.
176, 196, 197 you'd have had, wouldn't you?
Set 3 minutes. I've never ever gone over from the line. 20 minutes. You've had £50.
Some for what? In about 18 seconds.
I'm not enjoying it.
Well, I should have had £198 and I've had 177.
Right, Bolingey, day 2 of the festival, of the Preston festival. I love Bolingey, it's just a fantastic lake and I always seem to do quite well on the place, so I was really looking forward to it. And I've drawn peg 47, which is one out of the corner. I was amongst good company. I got Ben Fisk, Old Fiskerton to my right, Danny Scott to my left, and it's a good area. 47's a really nice peg, quite a bit of scope. I'm just out of the middle of the lake, but I kind of fancied it, to be honest with you. Just my plan was to start with 6mm short, maybe like 6 metres. It doesn't plumb up really well there. There's no shelf. It's just level, and I like to fish where there's a bit of a shelf. And I had to fish quite a distance out to find any kind of shelf. Really, it's a really weird bottom. It's just like a billiard table. And I've started short, feeding 6mm cubes, and I've caught 3 or 4 fish early on. And then I've gone to 13 metres, and I've caught kinder cupping 6mm cubes out again. And I was a bit reluctant to go long earlier on, simply because the wind was blowing an absolute gale. And whilst I had to wait for the wind to die down so I could go long, I've had a few fish on my method feeder, just throwing it into the middle of the lake kind of thing. And so I've caught a few on the long pole, and then it's come to edge time. Now, I'm not a moaner, but what happened on this particular match really annoyed me, really. At the end of the day, it's my own fault, but it shouldn't happen, I don't think. Bolingey, you've got to start using their nets now, and the rule is you get 3 nets, and if you need another net, you have to get off your box in the middle of the festival and go looking for a net, which I think is a ridiculous rule. And I'm a big believer. I've never ever gone over in my nets, simply because
I always put more nets in than what I need, because then it's peace of mind. So if I bag, it doesn't matter. But I'm one of these, I hate putting nets in the middle of the match, because it kills your peg. You know, it's a known fact, it really does kill your peg. Not only that, getting off your box and going walking past other anglers is a bit disrespectful. So, you know, I started catching really well in like the last 40 minutes of the match down the edge. And I knew that I was getting to my borderline of my net limit, but I was told that there was one net at the end of each arm. So I was going to get off my box and thinking, well, actually, is there a net there for me? You know, and for all I knew, I could have got off my box, walked down to the arm, not been a net there, come back, and that could have cost me at least 1 or 2 fish in that time. So I just sat there like a muppet, really, putting fish in my net, knowing that I was going over. You know, it was just like a catch-22. So I ended up catching really well in the last 20 minutes. I've had quite a lot of fish in the last 20 minutes down the margin. And I knew I was over, knew that for a fact. So it's come to the weigh-in, and I've weighed £78 in one net, so I was £2 off getting disqualified. I've had £56 in the other net and £63 in the other net, and I've managed to get one. Ben Fisk managed to get a net for me at the end of the match when I landed a fish after the whistle to put him in the 4th net, but that was too late. The damage had been done. So I went over by £23, and I've ended up being knocked back to £176. I should have had £199, and £190 has won the section opposite me. So I've ended up second in the section, but also Carl, who won the section, he went over in his nets by £10. So it's swings and roundabouts, I suppose. He should have had a £203, I think. So he's won the section with £190. I've finished 3rd on the lake, 2nd in the section. So a bit of a stigma, really, and I just don't think that should happen in a festival like that. I don't think you should be walking the bank in a festival like that. So that's my moan over and done with. So I've got a 3rd in the section and a 2nd in the section now, and tomorrow I'm on 4th.